Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the Day of the Doctor, which, as we all know, is the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. 10-year-old me was so excited for this. I was like freaking out. Um, just the hype for the show back then was insane. You don't get nearly the amount of hype. Like, it was like a worldwide phenomenon. People at school talking about it too. We just don't get that type of hype for Doctor Who anymore, which is kind of ironic, given that now it's on Disney Plus. But nobody really seems to care that much. Anyway, this is what I think is like one of Stephen Moffat's best scripts that he ever wrote for Doctor Who. It has his usual um, witty banter, sci-fi shenanigans, really heartfelt sentimentality. It has it all. Um, this, of course, shows the 11th Doctor meeting the 10th Doctor and the Raw Doctor. So it's kind of like the Three Doctors Part 2. Um, and I really like the differences they show between the Doctors, you know. The Raw Doctor is kind of this hardened royal. The 10th Doctor is still kind of going over his PTSD. He's the Doctor who regrets. And the 11th Doctor is the Doctor who tries to forget about the past and move on. I really like the distinction between the three of them. And of course, they're hilarious together. It's great seeing David Tennant back as the Doctor. Well, not really one of my favorite Doctors. I still like his Doctor a lot. Matt Smith does a great performance as well. They have really good chemistry between the two of them. John Holt, despite being in only one episode, well, plus the end of the other episode, I don't know, he is fantastic. He's a fantastic actor, so nobody was really surprised how well that decision went. I feel like if you make the concept of a real doctor and you put him in the hands of a lesser actor, it might not have gone over as well. But given that you have acclaimed English actor John Hurt, um, I think people came around to it a lot quicker. I also really like the mini episode, "The Night of the Doctor," which sees the triumphant return of Paul McGann and explains how he turned in to the Raw Doctor. That was really good too. That one, if I remember, came out of nowhere because it wasn't really announced before broadcasting. Nobody knew Paul McGann was going to come back. That was crazy. But anyway, back to the Day of the Doctor. You could tell the BBC put a lot of money into this because the effects look insane for Doctor Who. Doctor Who has never looked this good. Just the fights on Gallifrey, the this big space scenes look great. It's really nice seeing Unit Pack and the triumphant return of the Zygons. They have this conflict which leads to the Zygon Invasion 2 portal 2 years later. But I don't know, just having Unit and the Zygons in it make it really feel like an anniversary. It's like everybody's coming back for this one, you know. I'm not a huge fan of Rose Tyler, but Billy Pebble coming back, it's not the Rose, but the moment is a really interesting choice. I like it a lot. I was thinking like, so how's Rose gonna fit into this before it came out? Because we didn't know she was playing the moment, but had this kind of creepy, ethereal, sentient weapon. It's a really cool concept. That could have been an episode all in itself, but I thought that was utilized well, and she does have good chemistry with John Holt. I think this shows off Billy Piper's acting skills because the moment, not like Rose at all, very different, and she nails it. I don't know why the moment chose Rose as the bad wolf. The timey-wimey thing got a little mixed up. If I was the writer, I would have had it be chosen as somebody who the Doctor couldn't save. Someone like maybe Sarah Kingdom or Adric. Billy Piper was still a really good choice. Anyway, the scene where they save Gallifrey is one of the most iconic scenes in all of Doctor Who. When he gets all 12 of them, no, so all 13 of them. We see Peter Capaldi's eyebrows, and we see all the Doctors come in and save Gallifrey. Now, would I have liked it if we would have seen the actual actors who played, say, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th Doctors? Of course, 9 would have come back, but, you know, the other ones. Would have been cool to see them, even just for a little bit. Yeah, that would have been nice. Um, but I still enjoyed it. It was still great, and of course we saw that just great cameo by Tom Baker at the end of the episode. One of the most iconic Doctors, you know, the longest reigning Doctor. Not one of my favorites, but I still really like him. I was really shocked and excited to see him back. And I know, like, a lot of people who watched him during the 70s and 80s really loved that too. Like my dad or my piano teacher just loved that scene. I would say this is probably the best anniversary special Doctor Who's done. If I had to rank them, I'd go 50th, 20th, 10th, 60th, 30th, and I guess the 40th doesn't really exist. Unless you count Zagreus, which is pretty good, but I'm kind of talking about like actual televised stories. Yeah, what a great way to celebrate the first 50 years of Doctor Who. So many like Easter eggs, like the original title sequence, the Coal Hill School, the photos of all the old companions in the background, that unit. I thought it was great. Let me know what you guys thought of this special down in the comments below. And here's a prompt for you guys. Uh, what would you do for the 70th anniversary of Doctor Who in 2033? Long way away. Let's assume um, all the Doctors are still alive, except for Tom Baker, because I don't think he's going to make it to 108 or 100 years old or however. Right. What would you do if you were making a 70th anniversary? Let me know down in the comments below. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.